All right, back again. Okay, I'm gonna do a special showcase and live workshop with one of my big brother in the scene, KOP32. He actually have a studios in Ulchiro, and is it Ulchiro? Right?
I moved actually. I'm in Cheongsin-dong now.
Cheongsin-dong. Okay,
Yeah.
that space is really nice, and now he's running his Patreon page and then teaching others. And then I even I become member of his Patreon as well. So I'll check it out. And, he used to make he still make a lot of like sample packs and everything. So for me, it's having him in here in this type of thing is a very perfect choice, especially with the Bitwig, because he's the one that actually told me to change to Bitwig. Do you remember?
Maybe, yeah.
You did, because
I tell everybody to change to Bitwig. I mean, if you're a power user, like a Ableton power user, I think Bitwig is really the way to go because it's more customizable. So yeah, there's no turning back for me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to that wagon as well. So, all right. So tonight he's gonna showcase his live performance and some of like sound design, like the workflow and how he doing it. And then he does a lot of you do a lot of like live set performances, like, right?
Yeah. I love to play live. It's been a long time, and I used to be like a full hardware, like a DOLES live. And actually, the last few years, I became like a full in the box live set because like when you're touring and stuff, it's way easier. The clubs are not always have enough space to welcome you with like that much gear. So yeah. Now it's a bit easier. Everything fits in a small backpack, and it's more customizable as well. So I'm a bit into this now, and like more. It's kind of interesting to do in the box live sets because you kind of have your live set and refine it and find like new ways to play. And it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, I remember like when we did a show at Paper and Shelter. You were the first guy who played a live set, and then you were late from an airport because there was a delay.
Yeah.
And then I remember you set everything up like within like 5 minutes or something. That was crazy.
yeah, because the thing is, I'm always a bit stressed. When you tour, you're always a bit stressed with the live set. You have to set up and everything, do the sound check. My ultimate goal, I'm not there yet. My ultimate goal would be like, okay, no sound check. I can just show up to the club. I know some people doing it actually.
Oh, really?
I know, there's this French producer called Vitesse.
Oh, Vitesse, yeah.
And actually, he doesn't. I think his live set is the guy is playing like hours and hours live set. He's doing all night long live sets.
He did a live set here before.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think he wants to come back to Korea like maybe this next year, like something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you knew him actually.
We played same gig in Berlin once, and so that's why we talked. And he told me, it's a bit hard to do live set or sound check. I mean. It's just when you're touring a lot and you have to go before the opening of the club and after come back, it's like a back and forth. It can be a bit stressful and tiring, basically. So yeah, I would ultimately I want to do that, but it's always better to do a sound check.
Okay. Yeah, and I remember like he actually he forgot to bring his APC to Korea, so we let him to use our APC over there.
Okay.
We don't use it anymore, so it's just like. So yeah, if anyone wants to use an APC40, then let me know. All right. So back to the main theme. So please tell us about your workflow and usage of this Bitwig, because you see what we did before. Like we literally like used Bitwig for like only 2 or 3 days, and then I felt like we all have like all the questions now, and then especially when I see all the different people using it in quite a different way, it was very interesting actually. So I'm really excited to see your workflow because you've been using it for a long time. So,
but I think it's a bit different. Actually, it was really interesting to see the people just before to do sound design, because I don't actually. I don't use DAW as sound design tools. Actually, I'm a more hardware guy, and so usually I use DAW like a multi-track and multi-effect. I like my sources to be like a hardware or outside of the box, and all my processing inside the box, because I think you can do way more, and it's like you don't have to spend like thousands of euro in like hardware and stuff, it's like so basically it was interesting to see other people doing sound design, and so my live set it's more what I'm gonna show you today is more about like how I process stuff and the effect that I use, and more like a kind of the workflow behind it. There's some device in Bitwig that are really interesting. Maybe I can first explain why I started to use this device and stuff. So basically, I used to have like a full audio live set and playing like audio stems. I find it a bit boring. I mean, I still play audio stems, but I really improvise with the stems. So and the challenge when you improvise and play like one stem from one track and one stem from another track is usually if you have the kick in audio somewhere, like the kick is not gonna fit with all the tracks. For me, to have the control on kick, and I have control on the hi-hat as well. To have control on the kick is really important for me. So before I was using the TR6, the really small one, the Roland TR6.
TR8, I think.
So the TR8 is the big one.
And
the TR6 is the small one because it's easier to travel. I always try to get a minimal stuff.
It's a boutique one, right?
The boutique one. Okay. And so the thing, I was moving around and with this, and at some point, actually, Bitwig released the V8 and V9 kicks and like a drum. So I think Coziest was talking about this, and Hardy as well were talking about it before. They use the V0, I think, so they have different drum modules. So
I have a question, actually. So V0 to like V8, does it refers like some different type of drum machines?
So V0 I think is more like FM, and you can do like a broad range of stuff. But the V8 and V9, it already only appeared like a Bitwig 5 or 4. I can't remember exactly when, but it's emulation of 808 and 909. And basically, it's like when you do techno, it's kind of your workhorse sound. And this is the way I'm actually always design my kicks. I always use in the studio I have a tier 8 as well. So the way I was designing my kicks is I take the tier 8 kick, like a hardware, and after I process it with like a saturation and EQ and compression, and so that's why I'm recreating after they released the V8, V9. Again, I kind of have this emulation of 808 and 909, good enough to replace this tier 6.
Okay. I'm really curious now, like, because I can imagine that whenever you go to somewhere else and then you play this kick with the different stems, I can kind of like expect that you tune it in within very different situations. Yeah,
exactly. So it's exactly what I'm doing, and so that's why there's really like a practical device for that in Bitwig. It's really interesting for this. So I can show you actually.
Yes, please.
Right
저기 뒤에 좀 바꿔주세요. 우리 그 스크린 화면으로 바꿔주세요.
So basically it's a combination.
Excuse me. By the way, 저기 오늘 참가하신 DJ분들, the DJs and producers who participate tonight, if you have any questions or anyone else, like you can also ask for the questions, because this guy is like a your Q&A like a guru here. There you go.
No, not really, but yeah. I'm a beginner. You're always a beginner in this
we are always
music production thing.
Yeah. But you're ahead of us, like at least like 3-4 years now by using this.
So first, I'm gonna show you maybe the module is kind of the cool thing is because I use 808 and 909 sound basically, and so the first cool thing is you have this device called instrument selector, and so basically you have like you see these different layers. You can have like a full instruments with effect and stuff, and you can choose between them. And when you switch, I switch to the V9 kick, for example.
This is a switcher.
The yellow thing is a switch, yeah. And so when you switch in between, basically this one's not gonna drain your CPU.
Oh.
So you could have like hundreds and hundreds of different instruments and just like select them like in your live set, it's like depending of the situation. So for example, if I want a 808 kick, I'm gonna select this one. And the good thing is I have a custom made control with a touch OSC.
저기 이거 그 zoom-in 화면 좀 보여주세요. Can you show me a zoom-in the equipment?
Come here.
Okay, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And so here I kind of map this instrument selection to go in between my different instruments. So here when I want a 808 kick, I have my 808 kick. This is my 909 kick when I'm in the middle, and after this is the 909.
So this is a
distortion.
selector.
This is the selector. Basically, this is what I have here. I have it there, like a custom made. You can see the yellow.
Oh
dots.
Yeah, I can see it's
the yellow dot
moving.
moving. I think you can show the.
Okay.
You can come back to the.
보여주세요 다시 그 화면. 네. 감사합니다. Yeah.
And you can see here when I move my finger, you can see the yellow dot moving.
Yeah, it looks like a banana.
Actually, when it's not playing, it's not like a full dot. But after it emits sounds, it's gonna be a dot. So basically, it's this. And so the good thing the thing that I've done as well for this is, so you have your instrument here, and so after I map everything like the tune, the decay, the punch, the shape, the click of the instrument, and I kind of double map it. I map it on the V8, I map it on the V9 with the same controller actually.
Okay.
So it means if I change the decay here on the 808, it change on the 909 as well. But we cannot hear it. It's just in the background. You know what I mean? So it just with only one control here, I can have like a custom-made control here. Like it can control all my different layers. Basically, when I'm gonna change layers. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
So because of that, I can really like have. Really like a full control of what I'm doing. So maybe I can make you listen just the kick. So this is the decay. I remove the click. I remove the drive, and so this is the distortion. This is the normal 909, and this is my 808. And basically, I can shape whatever sound I want with this. And so if you want to do like a more even have a
저희 그 아까 그 줌인 화면 한 번만 다시 보여주겠어요? 네. Can you do it again? Yeah, please.
Yeah. So this is the decay.
Yeah.
This is the shape. This is the punch. This is the drive.
So this is Touch OS.
This is Touch OSC.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can do that with pretty much every controller. It's like just for me, I wanted something a bit customizable, but every MIDI controller would work. And so because of this, I can really like shape whatever I want. And after I have kind of every
뒤에 다시 화면 보내주세요. 네.
And after every instrument I'm gonna have like a kind of full. So this is really the way I'm recreating my kind of studio workflow. Sorry. I'm gonna have, after the kick, I'm gonna have an EQ. After I'm gonna have this is a compressor. So this pretty cool compressor. This is I think we Hardy used it.
Yeah, Hardy used it. Yeah.
I can't remember the name actually. The compressor, it's Compressor Plus, I think.
Yeah.
Then I have the saturator, and I have the sculpt as well. Coziest was using it. Is the recreation. This one as well is the new one. I really like it. Sculpt is the recreation of the Bitwig EQ. It's kind of Bitwig EQ is like a legendary hardware EQ. You know, it's like and so this EQ, and what I like on this, sometimes I don't even EQ at all with it, but I like there's like two different saturation, like transistor saturation.
Wait, does it emulate the error of a Pultec as well?
The error, I'm not sure about.
You know,
this.
when you increase the attenuator and the what was it called? The decrease part, and then they start making weird.
Yeah, the boost and attenuation. So you have like this different type of how to say steepness. You know, so this is what is recreating actually.
That's by the way, that's what it called a Motown trick.
Actually, it's used all the time. It's pretty nice. So I use it, you know, even to add a bit of boost. Or attenuation and stuff. And so this is so this I like it because I have like a basically, in my opinion, with just like a compressor and EQ and saturation, you can do all type of kicks. You know, it's like the first KOP32, like the first few years, like it's only the 808 kick and an EQ and a saturator and a compressor, and I could do like all kind of shaping. You know, it's like already when I tell my students, usually is you just use that, get familiar with that, and if you get good sound with this, it's enough. You know, like it's simple, but it works. You know, it's like and so at the end, after I have just an EQ, but this EQ is more like a DJ EQ. Yeah. So with all these tips, you know, it's like I can really like shape the sound that I want. So it can fit all my. So I can play because of this. I can play all my stems. So
can you show us like an example? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it to be too loud. Although
I'm gonna also like just here. Yeah.
Okay. So the other thing that I map as well on Touch OSC is you see I have made these clips here for the kick.
Oh yeah.
So here I mapped the different clip starts. So here I'm gonna have like a.
저희 요거 줌인 화면 한 번만 다시 보여주세요.
Here I'm gonna be a 4 on the floor kick. I'm gonna have a half-time kick. I'm gonna have like kind of a breaky kick. And this is more like I call it percussion kick, but it's just there's more kick coming, and it's like a bit of probabilities and stuff. So yeah, it gives me a lot of options for kick. And so then I'm gonna remove the solo. And so for example, this one is too techno, so I want something a bit half time. I remove the decay for now, the punch, the shape, I remove the click. I have a really deep kick now. See? No distortion, nothing. I have really deep kick, and
I love this type of kick. Yeah.
So this one is the 808 kick. I use a lot as much as I can. I use a lot the 808 kick. I find it comfortable.
Yeah.
So I can still shape it the way I want. So you see, I can really have like my kick at the beginning, like will be really deep. At the end of my live set, it's gonna be like a super. So after, so the thing
뒤에 다시 화면 보여주세요.
So I'm gonna go after I'm gonna show you I set up my clips and stuff like my stems. The other thing that I want to have control on actually is my hi-hat. So basically the two things I really control it that are not audio is kick and hi-hat. And so the hi-hat is here. It's not playing normally. It should. And so same the hi-hat is like a I can have like different patterns. And here I even have, if I want to have like some, this one I even added one snare. Normally I don't really use snare, but in my live set, if I want to have like something a bit breaky, you know, it's like I can have something a bit breaky as well. But usually it's gonna be like a small part of the live. So yeah, and so same principle than before for my hi-hat. I'm gonna have this here, this instrument selector. So one I didn't name it. Actually, I did today because I had some ideas today, and cool. I had some modulation. I will show you the modulation stuff as well.
Yes,
I saw. By the way, I saw Feral yesterday at Vert. Feral is a techno live act. It was amazing, and so. We're good friends, and we were talking yesterday, and give me so many ideas. So yeah, shout out to Feral.
Shout out.
And so same thing. After it's like I have in terms of hi-hat, I have 808 hi-hats and 909 hi-hats, so I can change in between the two.
The same way, same principle.
Yeah, same principle.
Okay.
Same principle, and mostly this one I only have like a tune and decay.
Yeah, I can now I see because now you color coded.
Yeah.
So this is
exactly.
now what we are using because of green screen,
green.
so you can see.
It's green.
But the green part is kick.
Is kick.
And then blue part is hi-hat.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly here, like same green
kick,
and blue.
Hat, drum, bass. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is all these faders corresponded to this one?
So no. These are the fader, the volume faders, and this is my FX send. So I'm gonna show you after my FX send how it works.
Okay.
So the good thing. The thing that I added today is actually I use before I always used the 808 hat only, and yesterday I was listening to Feral and I said, man, I need a 909 hat, so I added the 909 hat, and I'm gonna try it tonight to play it. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, cool.
And I added as well. I found my hat to be a bit boring actually because I don't know why I didn't put any modulation on it. And so today I added some modulation as well, so it's really easy to do. Like I think other people show the modulation how it works. I can show it again. So to add the modulation, I'm gonna maybe V8. I'm gonna just do a new device, so it's gonna be easier to add the modulation in Bitwig. Is super easy. You have the device. This is a 808 clap.
Yep.
And after you just press the plus here, and after you have all this modulation that you can use. I think I use only 3 at the moment, so that's why I'm not the expert at all. It's like, but with simple modulation, you can do a lot of stuff already. So it's really easy. You choose your modulation. For example, this classic LFO, and after up, and that's all. It's modulating, so it's really easy. After you can even modulate the modulation, and it can be like super deep if you want.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah,
can you modulate the other parameters in other track?
This no.
Okay.
You cannot do it. I think there's a way to do it. Maybe send some MIDI stuff, but I'm not sure. I didn't go that deep, unfortunately.
Okay, that's something I'm wondering now.
I check.
Let's figure out together. JNS just open up the door. There was So JNS is coming and he asked like, 형 와보세요.
다른 디바이스에 그 아까 질문이 so can you modulate another parameter from another device?
So what you can do on another track, I'm not sure. I have to check again. You guys putting me in. Thank you guys. I love you. But what you can do, I think, I hope it works because, what you can do is you can group. You can group device, and after if you can modulate like a. Yeah, you see here. So on the same channel, if you do a group like a FX layer or something like that, you can modulate all the device in this layer. I think, if I'm not wrong.
That makes sense.
Maybe correct me in the comment later if I'm wrong, but I think at least you can do some grouping and.
That makes sense actually. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Actually, I have to say, I do teaching, and some of my students use Ableton. I was like a strong Ableton user before. I don't know if we can use this word right now, but I was a bit.
It's okay.
I show some. I use the LFO thing, and I was a bit. Cannot do anything with this LFO. It's not deep enough. So now, I already see the power of Bitwig. It's really easy to do.
Okay.
Anyway. Where I was, so I was talking about this hi-hat stuff. I think that's about all. So I'm kind of having these two devices, not these two devices, but control on my kick and my hi-hat, like deep control on this.
So actually that's the most core thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. To give me the groove, especially my music is kind of deep, so I don't really need a snare. And after all the rest of my drums are in audio though. So this is cool because I can have I like kind of complex arrangement in drums and stuff. So I prefer to keep them in audio. I have my core groove with the kick and the hat, and after I can have fun and so I do some stuff that I can show you as well. Some trick that I can do that are not really related to Bitwig, more the live set, but I think it's cool tricks to know if you're doing live set. So some stuff that I have on my I have the tempo.
Okay.
And it can give you like super weird noise and I have a DJM style filter. This is the new, this is a free plugin from deadmau5. Like this X-Fair, he has a plugin company.
Okay, shout out to deadmau5. Yes.
And but this plugin is really cool. So it's this one, it's like a DJM. So I have one on my master actually.
Wow, so complex.
Here. So I can do like a funny trick with. So I was even doing a nice, like some kind of experimental show, like playing like with filter and tempo. Like even for this, it works super well. Not only dance music. And the other thing that I do that are really important. Coming back to kick, is like in techno, the most important is the kick and bass relationship, and so usually we use sidechain, obviously, and so not only even on the kick, in a live set I want the kick to breathe, and so I have where can I see this? No, here. I have. You see you have a really, really powerful compressor, but it's called Dynamics.
Dynamics.
And so you can do like downward compression, upward compression, and you can do it on the low, kind of low level sound and a high level sound, basically. Me, I use it as a classic compressor. But the thing that I've done is, so I have this dynamic thing on every channel Here, dynamic.
Oh, actually, I can see what's on the chain, like other DAWs, and then it's handy. I didn't see it before.
Well,
Those like clips and below there's like a chains of
here.
Yeah.
Of course, man. This is basic mixer thing.
It's
like
a basic mixer. Yeah.
Like I come from Cubase actually, and
did you customize it?
No. It's like that.
It's like that.
Yeah,
okay,
it's like that, and this super important. The good thing with Bitwig is now I don't need to have like different software to do, because before I was using Ableton for creation and Cubase for the for kind of mixing and mastering, and now I do everything in Bitwig because the workflow of the mixer is actually a real mixer workflow. You don't have to like click on the track and after check all your like effects. Your effect chain is right here, in front of you, which like is kind of basic actually.
That's something I needed actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is pretty cool. And so what I've done actually, so all these dynamics I sidechain with the kick, and after I have my kind of I can't remember. It's the you're gonna see I have this fader. It's kind of I call it my master compressor.
저기 이건 바꿔주세요. 여기 이 주민 화면으로. 네.
It's kind of my master compressor, and this is kind of changing the ratio or the threshold. I can't remember.
Okay.
No, the threshold. Yeah.
Threshold. Okay.
The threshold of all my compressor at the same time. So with this, I can decide
every single track.
Yeah, because every single track has the dynamic processing, and every single track is sidechained by the kick, and after I map the threshold of every single track on only one fader. So it means you're gonna see here.
뒤에 화면 다시 바꿔주세요.
So now the sidechain is pretty strong, and you can see it working like on every track here. And now I kind of release the sidechain now. So it's
that makes sense actually.
Okay. Yeah. So you can it's kind of a master sidechain thing when you want to have more space for your kick or less space for your kick. So for techno it's super important to have like this kind of control.
Yeah.
And after the other thing I've done, I really like the gate. It's simple, but it's a gate. But what I've done is so these are my drums in audio. This one actually has other stuff as well. So this is only my drum track. Everything is in audio. I'm gonna be.
It's a very long clip.
Yeah, it's actually. Me, I like. That's what I was saying. I like to use stems because I like a weird arrangement, and I like complicated arrangement.
Okay.
And
but because for me, like I'm more used to like use a very short loops.
No, but so maybe we can talk about that now. So basically my this is the stems of a lot of my track, and so basically what I'm doing is when I export for the live set, I do one layer with the bass, all the bass stuff, one layer with all the synths, one group with all the drums. And here though I have I have some loop that I can use. It's the same stems, but I'm using only one part that I know would work well for one thing. So I can add layers if I need actually from that stem. But all of these are long stems. And so the thing is, that's why I don't have a launcher anymore, because when I play one clip anywhere, I know he's gonna play for 5 minutes, and after when he finish, I can choose another clip, and kind of EQ is more like shaping my clips, my long stem basically, and you still can be really creative with it. It's pretty cool. So
this is very interesting.
So and the thing that I'm doing as well that's really important for my workflow is, you see all the clips are like here are sorted by key.
On left side, yeah.
On left
yes.
side.
Yeah,
so
okay,
this
okay.
is J plus, this is J, this is all the C. They are color coded as well. This is all A. And after I've been a bit less serious, like it's a bit after it's not color coded. But some tracks actually don't really need. I think all this is kind of more like a
track, yeah.
noisy stuff and more like effect. So this one don't need to be really like in keys. So I know, for example, if I play like one step, I can even try now and show you. If I play one step from one bass from here and one bass from here, I'm solo here. It's gonna be in key, and maybe I can add. With some effect. So basically everything is in key. And after I am...
How many scenes you can, how many clips you can put, and how many scenes you can have in one project?
How many scenes? You can have as many as possible.
Okay.
It's like Ableton. So same. You can go like
But doesn't it like bother your CPU or something?
That's why I'm using all the like EQ and the compressor from Bitwig, because they are less draining for CPU. It's really important.
Can I ask what type of a MacBook you're using now?
I think it's the M1
or
okay. M2. I can't remember. You want me to check?
It's not.
About this Mac.
Okay, M2 Pro. Okay.
M2 Pro. Okay. Yeah. But no, it's not. You see, my CPU is kind of. And I think even my.
Where can I see CPU usage on here?
Here, this is the CPU, and you can put it bigger if you want even.
Oh!
Yeah. So if you press this,
Nowadays I see this graph a lot actually.
Yeah. So no, it's not draining too much. But the thing for me that's really important is because I have 8 channels on here, so I keep the number of channel like limited. The scene can be like unlimited, but the number of channel has to be limited, kind of.
8 channel is the best.
Yeah. It's like And and so the other principle that I can explain as well that's pretty interesting. Here, this is the same thing than the instrument selector. You have as well the effect selector. And so basically the effect selector it's here, the effect selector is here. And so basically I have it mapped same on a fader here. And you see the yellow dot is moving. And so basically here I can change my send effect. The parameter or even the full device. And it's the same thing than the instrument selector is not draining your CPU. If it's a yellow dot, it's on a kind of online, let's say, and it's if it's a black dot, it's like it's muted. And so so it's really nice for this.
I like the way if it's muted, it doesn't really like triggers. That's a really good thing. Yeah.
It's super important for live situation. It's super important to be conscious about like how much CPU you're using. And that's about it. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
then.
Yeah.
Shall we go for your demonstrations of your live then?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because we already had to wow, quite a while. So okay, enough talk. I'll be out, and then let's enjoy my my friend Clement's set for let's say 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
A little demonstrations.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for having me. And super fun.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, then I'll be out, and then you can start playing now.
Cool.
Yep.
Seoul Community Radio. Soul